Well, is there no good sorcerer? The answer to this question is no. It is already against the logic of magic to have a good sorcerer or a good genie helping in magic, because magic is already an attack against people's will. It is harassment. In its most innocent form, magic is forcibly changing people's will. In other words, magic is done with the intention of harming another human being. So a person who does magic cannot be a good person. A genie who comes for this purpose cannot be a good genie.
Further south on the Benin coast, another village that practices voodoo is preparing for a different ritual. This is the province of the war god, Akpla. In return for his protection, Akpla requires powerful ceremonies of possession. The dance of war often turns violent. Many residents bear scars left by previous ceremonies. Blood figures in some voodoo rituals, but the religion's fundamental experience is spirit possession. This mysterious, even unsettling intervention can occur at any time. To anyone, no one knows when the spirits will take over. Coming up, the war god chooses his vessel and demands blood. And later, a voodoo priest in Haiti tries to save a man haunted by spirits.
Come on, go score it.
This negative logic of sorcery naturally contradicts the positive logic of divine religions, and the ultimate goal of demons is to disrupt and reverse the positive magnetic effects created by divine religions. Many examples of this can be found in history. In the first part, we showed the most obvious evidence of how demons corrupted monotheistic religions to create polytheistic religions. The most obvious and important proofs that polytheistic religions were created by demons are the following. 1. The fact that the beings called gods have the same characteristics as demons. 2. The fact that the snake, which is the symbol of gods in all polytheistic religions in the world, is the symbol of the devil in the heavenly religions. 3. The fact that clergymen in polytheistic religions are always sorcerers who communicate with demon. 4. The fact that monotheistic religions and polytheistic religions have completely opposite beliefs and thoughts. 5. Anthropologists state that polytheistic religions are the result of the corruption of monotheistic religions. You will see many more pieces of evidence in the following chapters. In short, demons created pagan religions by telling people through witchcraft that they were the intermediaries between the Creator and human beings.
And they have claimed between him and the jinn a lineage. But the jinn have already known that they who made such claims will be brought to punishment.
In the same way today, in alien religions, aliens try to deceive people by saying, "We are gods, and we are here to bring you together with the Creator and fulfill your wishes through witchcraft." Similarly, in the next chapter, we will show how the belief in a single Creator in ancient Mu society went astray from the path of truth. And in the following chapters, we will show how demons gradually corrupted and changed monotheistic religions, such as Christianity, Judaism, and some sects of Islam. As the influence of witchcraft has expanded throughout history, it will be clear how demons have gradually changed and corrupted monotheistic religions. In the beginning, the demons always looked good to people to ensure that the witchcraft trade did not stop. But as the trade grew, they gradually changed the monotheistic religions. Over time, they decreased the good among people and increased the evil. Then they commanded people to do more evil. Thus, the true dark side of the demons behind the beautiful appearance created by lies became even clearer when the influence of witchcraft reached its peak. As a result, the demons could not lead people to evil unless they deceived them, because normally the power of the devil is weak. What strengthens the devil is the people who believe in him and energize him with magic. People who are deceived and believe in the devil have strengthened the devil. So don't let Satan, whose only weapon is lies, deceive you.
England, February 1913. Mathematics professor Godfrey H. Hardy receives a letter containing complex mathematical theorems and formulas from 26-year-old Srinivasa Ramanujan of India. The distinguished scholar is stunned by what he reads.
Hardy looks at these theorems and says, "My God, we've never seen anything like this. This is mathematics of the highest order. It's so convoluted and complex that nobody could have come up with this by their imagination. There has to be something here."
An acknowledged genius and mathematical prodigy since childhood, Ramanujan was devoutly religious and often claimed his breakthroughs were communicated to him in his dreams by the Hindu goddess Namagiri. In the decades since, his theorems have proved to be invaluable to those working in cutting-edge fields.
Shamans or sorcerers can constantly talk about goodness and beauty. Beings who communicate with shamans can give people the information they need in order to appear good to people. Shamans can heal people by exorcising the jinns from haunted people with the help of another jinn. Jinns who cooperate with the sorcerer can even inculcate goodness in people until they reach a certain power and mass. Although the beings who meet with sorcerers are all the same beings, they can introduce themselves in many disguises as fallen angels, spirits of the dead, aliens, wise gods. All these good appearances are meant to deceive people at the beginning, to attract them to themselves and to increase their magic operations even more, because we all know from history that societies that believed in magic after these good appearances always ended up sacrificing themselves and even their children to demons. According to anthropologists, the gods in polytheistic religions have always demanded human sacrifice. In the end, gods demanding fruit or flower sacrifices are very rare in history. It is likely that they too would have demanded human sacrifice. In the end, there are not one or two manipulations of demons. He approaches everyone differently according to their beliefs or what they like. He makes different plans according to the lifestyle of people and societies. Jinns who come to people who believe in God with the lie that we are fallen angels, we are the children of the Creator, deceive people who do not believe in God with the lie that we are powerful spirits or extraterrestrial beings living in the sky. Today, they deceive a person in America by saying we are benevolent aliens. They deceive a person in Turkey by saying you have an army of jinns and you rule over us. One only needs to be a little careful to recognize these lies. For example, in the Golden Age Book of Knowledge, which is the holy book of the people in Turkey who belong to the alien religion and which is written by jinns disguised as aliens, many lies are contradicted. In Fascicle 10 page 86, it is said that there are no jinn, but in other parts of the book, it is said that there are jinns. In Fascicle 15 page 204, it is said that Satan is good, but earlier in the book it was said that the devil does not exist. In Fascicle 41 page 390, it is said that the era of religions and prophets is over. In Fascicle 42, page 408, it is stated that Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God Ashat, thus denying the existence of Allah. But in other places, it is also mentioned that Allah exists and that the Quran was sent by Allah. In Fascicle 46, page 443, it is stated that Allah will become incarnate and establish a one-world state. This sentence is completely contrary to the belief in Allah in Islam, but it coincides with the Islamic belief that the Antichrist, who is a great liar, will appear and say, "I am Allah." When alien religions in different cultures are investigated, it is obvious that similar conclusions will be drawn. For all these reasons, don't let Satan, whose only weapon is lies, deceive you with his lies.
Satan makes promises to them and fills them with vain hopes, but whatever he promises them is merely delusion. Surely you pagans and whatever idols you worship can never lure anyone away from him except those destined to burn in hell. Those who have faith fight in the way of Allah, while those who disbelieve fight in the way of Tagut, Satan. Fight then against the fellows of Satan. Surely Satan's strategy is weak.
How did the continent of Mu, the people of the prophet Noah, deviate from the path of the Creator through magic, create a system of chaos and perish? What are the concrete and scriptural evidences for the existence of the continent of Mu and its inhabitants?